I live in Seattle, and I feel like I fit in, you know? I think you can tell a lot about a city by what the billboards are, right? It's the same way you can tell who's watching a TV show by what the commercials are. They're trying to sell stuff to people that, like if you watch Fox News, it's like, you know, big trucks and bathtubs with doors. You know? If you watch MSNBC, it's like electric minivans and bathtubs with doors. Like no one under 50 watches TV is the point of that joke. But that's why we're filming this for YouTube. And if you look to your left, there's probably an advertisement for hot girls in your area because you're a pervert. But I feel like you can tell a lot about a city by what the billboards are, right? If you go to Texas, it's like boot barn and fireworks. You go to Tennessee, it's like, you know, pro-life and fireworks. You go to Alabama, it's just pictures of fireworks. They can't read, is the joke. I'll explain it tonight. We're in Alabama Light. Oh, come on. No, too far? I should have stuck to the script. Oh, damn it. My favorite conspiracy was the COVID vaccine. Oh, there's a microchip in the vaccine. There's a microchip in the vaccine. I don't think there's a microchip in the vaccine. I do think there's a microchip in the My Pillows. I think that's what's going on. Obviously connected to a tiny speaker that just whispers subliminal messaging. Every night as you lay down to bed, it's like, the election was stolen. The election was stolen. You're very manly. You know, it just keeps going. What do they call those things? A white noise machine? All right. Claiming different crowds tonight, you know, that's good. It's getting tough to tell vaccine jokes. Like, they're becoming less effective over time. No. When I first started telling vaccine jokes, 93% of the crowd loved it, unless they got the J&J. And then a couple months later, I noticed, like, I think my laughter is starting to wane a little bit. And my buddy's like, dude, just get a second vaccine joke that'll boost your laughter back to the original level. I was like, oh, what a great idea, you know? Now, years later, it's like, I think you need a third or a fourth vaccine joke. Hopefully you have one that's okay for 5-year-olds. I'm like, fuck no, I don't. I don't know what kind of long-term damage that shit could cause, you know? Exposure to jokes. This is like a scared straight program. Stay in school or you'll be a comedian. But I get it, you know, you want to protect the kids. You know, you don't want some old man in a dress reading the books because he might diddle them. Okay, don't send him to church. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh, well, they be touching them. You know, I just make the jokes. I don't. I get it. I used to be embarrassed I smoked pot until I started touring America as a comedian, and I realized how popular Oxycontin is. And I was like, I'm doing fine, you know. Drugs aren't a big deal, in moderation. Spread the word, Richland. Drugs are like speeding, you know. Speeding's illegal, fucking technically, you know. But as long as you're going with the flow of traffic, no one's gonna care, right? If you're going 80 and some guy flies by you at 150, who do you think the cops are going after? Exactly, the black guy doing 55. But that's besides the point. You guys are getting mad at me. I'm mad too. That's why I'm making the jokes. That's why I'm done dating younger women, you know. I'm 38, so most young women have been done dating me for a long time. But just announcing a policy change, you know. 23-year-olds, you're so hot, but I can't even read the font on your Instagram story, so get out of town. Go have a good life. I'll circle back when I'm 50 and rich. That seems to be a more appropriate. I'm 38, that's not old, but I'm not a young man anymore. It's time to date a woman who can recognize the signs of a stroke, right? My priorities have shifted. Everyone else on dating apps like, do you have any pets? LOL, what's your sign? I'm like, do you know CPR? This is important. I don't like dating apps because, here's the problem with dating when you're like almost 40 is it's like, I'm fucked up already. And I'm not trying to be brave, like, oh, I'm a hero. We're all fucked up. That's what dating is finding someone whose mental illness matches up with yours. Right? That's why dating apps suck, because they don't give you information that will actually make the relationship successful. It's like, oh, you're scared of spiders? Fucking, okay, I know a guy. I can take care of it. Yeah. I think you should have to list the worst quality about yourself on a dating app and have the algorithm match you like that, right? It's like, oh, I have abandonment issues and all my exes tell me I'm too clingy. All right, perfect match, right? Like, you guys will be happy. Oh, I listen to Joe Rogan and I believe in astrology. Okay, you're both dumb. Perfect. You guys believe anything, just vote be dumb together. I vote blue no matter who, and I'm your right hand. Oh, fuck, we made an incel. Shit. Happens all the time. That's when I realized sometimes it's not the happy ending you wanted, but it's the happy ending you needed. Boo? Okay. Someone said that he'd get jerked off. Sure, you go to Planet Fitness, there's a couple guys out there. Alright. I don't know, I get put in the friend zone a lot, which isn't a big deal, because I'm a really good friend. So, I can't even blame her for making the right choice, nobody I've ever had sex with has told me that they love me, but my friends say it all the time. It's just awkward trying to figure it out, I was hanging out with this girl, I leaned in to kiss her, she goes, Andrew, I can't, you're my ride or die. I was like, ride or die? Sounds like you'd rather die than ride, to be honest. She'd rather take a bullet for me than a dick from me. That is deep in the friend zone. She'd rather join the Secret Service than service me in secret, that is a pretty good joke. Oh, thanks. I have to compliment myself. And you guys oh yeah, that's pretty clever. We like wordplay. We have read books. We're book learning people. We just got a hockey team in Seattle. Does anybody give a shit about hockey out here? Okay, all right. We have nothing to do. We care about sports. Yeah, Kraken. Let's go. Everywhere I go, I'm like, I'm a lifelong Kraken fan. And people are like, we've had a team for 2 years. And I'm like, that's the joke. And I don't know anything about hockey rule. I just know that they fight, which is fucking awesome. I like the fight. Especially because every other sport is going the opposite direction, right? Football's like, don't breathe on the quarterback, Hockey's like, we have healthcare in Canada, knock his fucking teeth out. We don't give a shit. Otherwise, that means the last 2 presidents are actually in charge of important shit. That's terrifying. Right now, we have a president with the attention span of a goldfish. And the last guy was literally a goldfish. Orange and bloated. Flushing things down the toilet. Oh, so interesting mixed reactions. We've really divided ourselves. This side of the room, like, hey, fuck you. We're on the right side for a reason. And then the left is like, Joe Biden's fucked, man. That's not... I know it's a comedy show, but this is serious. I get put in the friend zone a lot, which isn't a big deal, because I'm a really good friend. Nobody I've ever had sex with has told me that they love me, but my real friends say it all the time. So, I can't even blame her for making the right choice, It's just awkward sometimes trying to figure it out, I was with this girl, I leaned in to kiss her, she goes, Andrew, I can't, you're my ride or die. I was like, ride or die? It sounds like you'd rather die than ride, to be honest, She'd rather take a bullet for me than a dick from me. That is deep in the friend zone. She'd rather join the Secret Service than service me in secret. That is a good joke right there. Oh, yeah. Right. I just got to tell you which ones are good. You'll clap? All right. Fucking all of them. The whole time I'm having sex, I'm like, this is such a bad idea. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can feel the AIDS entering my body. And it turns out that is not great dirty talk. Very traumatizing. Imagine the first time you got on a roller coaster, it lasted 3 minutes, and then a week later your dick was on fire. Next time someone was like, you want to take a ride? You'd be like, I got a couple questions. Is this ride just for me, or is everybody getting on? Because I see Six Flags and they're all red, so I don't know what to do. Clap! That's a good one. All right, there we go. I should have thought of that earlier. Fucking now! Now! TikTok, this is what you're missing out on. I realize I'm yelling. You guys are like, they're filming this for TikTok? I'm like, I fucking hope not. No, I'm just kidding. I think they're doing something. You got the clap from us. Oh, I know you haven't, sir. How long you been holding on to that one? Let's just wait for my moment. I think it's quiet enough. Babe, should I go for it? No, fucking please don't. You always do this. No, I think it's good this time. I think he's gonna like it. He's gonna take me on tour with him. You're hired, sir. You're coming to Wenatchee. Hit all the hot spots. I was in the doctor's office, with my pants down, not in the lobby. I was in the exam room. I'm just in the lobby. Hey, the line is huge. Do you know? Have you seen this? Is this? Can you take a look at this? Does that compare to what you got going on? I'm just here for the condom, sir, please. I'm just here for the water balloons. I don't know. I get it. I'll stick with the script here. Anyway, my pants around my ankles, and the guy's reading my chart, and he sets the chart down. He grabs his magnifying glass, which is rude, and he's just examining. And then he's like making small talk. He's like, "So you're from Seattle? What brings you all the way to Indiana?" And I was like, "Well, I'm a comedian, and I'm on tour." And he was like, "Comedian, that's got to be a lot of fun." And I was like, "It was a week ago." So, fucking, enough with the small talk, all right? Enough with the, she says it's a perfectly good size talk. Enough with the, people tell me it's pretty good talk. I don't know. Do you got one, sir? The one time I fucking need you. He's like, "I have a huge cock. I don't know. I can't help you." All right. And then this second design, we're so divided as a country, we just need to come together. We gotta reach around the aisle. Yes. Yes. Clap, goddamn. If someone disagrees with you politically, give them a hand job. That's what I always say. Meet me behind the dumpster. Okay, well, you guys are like, "Whoa, wow, that took a turn for the worse." Listen, if that ass is round, the earth can be flat. I don't give a shit. So.